This video will be showcasing two different playstyle, one with the group and one solo. Solo being the one that I choose for myself, and the group being the other stuff that I talk about. So, the subspecies. I am using 25 knockback resist because I can get up to 85 knockback resist with one of the abilities that I'm going to be using. And if you want to use bone break instead, you can. That's what I used to use before until I realized it is not as good as the build that I'm about to show you. So use fracture damage if you want to use bone break or the strong bite that's delayed. But use knockback resist if you want my build that is better. And then go into abilities, and then of course you gotta equip the normal bite, and since we have the normal bite and a head slot, that's awesome. So use piercing bite instead of bone snap or heavy bite if you want to, because piercing damage is at the top of the list on like the strongest type of damages. Piercing is at the top. Bone snap is like, I don't remember, but I had the list. I can try to find the picture. But yeah, piercing bite. And when you're using piercing bite, you want to use feral instinct for 20% increased piercing damage. And if you are using bone snap, you want to use blunt teeth for deal 15 more fracture damage. And bone snap now uses less stamina. Deal 10% more damage if a creature not in your group has fracture or bone break within 50 meters. So if you want to use that, you can use that. But for my build, we're going piercing bite. It's the best one in my opinion. And yeah, dense scales for heavier opponents. And then yeah, strong legs takes 60% less knockback and 15 increased fracture healing. So this is really good. Especially with the 25% knockback resistance, so we have 85 knockback resistance. So if someone hits you with their tail, and since piercing bite is a little bit delayed, so if someone hits you with their tail, you won't get, like, you can at least hit their tail and not their body instead. But yeah, instead of long distance runner, because we have almost infinite stamina with Dasp. Dasp has so much stamina. You don't need this. You need to use the strong legs. And then tail, yeah, normal tail attack, and then tyrant roar. That's the only one that's like worth it. Maybe shattering cry for some groups. But yeah, rampage. Don't use rampage because that's when you're below 50% health and you're going to die. If you're you're going to die most of the time when you're below 50% health. But yeah, tyrant roar. It increases damage by 15%. So if you're alone, it's still 15%, even though you're not in a group. So yeah, use that. And then yeah, this is the way I set it up. I set tail attack at 3, and then tyrant roar at 4, because I used 3 instead of 1 and 2. I use 3, 4, and 5 because then I can use this finger to click on them while holding W and A and space and everything. So 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 is better for. I don't use 6. I use 5, 4, and 3, and then these. But yeah, that's my build, and I hope this helped you. Goodbye. Yeah, and if this helped you, fucking like and subscribe and comment. Yeah. Big Man Halal Productions.